Let us learn about the different type of quadrilaterals. The first among them is a trapezium. What is a trapezium? If one pair of opposite sides of quadrilateral ABCD is parallel, then the figure is called a trapezium. For example, here I can say that AB is parallel to CD. AB parallel to CD. But AD is not parallel to BC. AB parallel to CD. So I can say that this particular quadrilateral is a trapezium. The next type of quadrilateral is a parallelogram. The condition for a quadrilateral to be a parallelogram is both pair of opposite sides of quadrilateral ABCD are parallel. That is, AB is parallel to CD and AD is parallel to CB. Therefore, the condition for a triangle to be a parallelogram is that AB parallel to CD and AD parallel to BC. If both the conditions are true, then we can say that a particular quadrilateral is a parallelogram. The difference between a parallelogram and a trapezium is that in a parallelogram, both pair of opposite sides are equal, whereas in a trapezium, only one pair of opposite sides are parallel and they are not equal. The next type of quadrilateral is a rectangle. A rectangle is a parallelogram ABCD having all the angles as right angles. So here AB is parallel to CD and AD is parallel to BC. Apart from that, one more condition needs to be satisfied, that is, all the angles must be 90 degree. Angle B and angle A must be 90 degree. To satisfy the condition of a rectangle, this quadrilateral must have AB parallel to CD, AD parallel to BC, and angle A is equals to angle B is equals to angle C is equals to angle D is equals to 90 degree. If all these conditions are satisfied, then the given quadrilateral is a rectangle. Now a rhombus. So what is a rhombus? A rhombus is a parallelogram ABCD whose all four sides are equal. Since rhombus is a parallelogram, I know that AB is parallel to CD and AD is parallel to BC. Apart from this, all four sides of the rhombus must be equal. That is, AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to DA. The condition for this quadrilateral to be a rhombus are AB parallel to CD, AD must be parallel to BC, and AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to DA. If all these conditions are fulfilled, then I can say that a particular quadrilateral is a rhombus. The next type of quadrilateral is a square. A square is a parallelogram ABCD whose all four sides are equal and all of its angles should be 90 degrees. We can say that a square is a mix of a rhombus and a rectangle, because in a rectangle all the angles are 90 degree and in a rhombus all the sides are equal. And since a square has both these properties, it can rightly be called a mix of rectangle and a rhombus. Here, since ABCD is a parallelogram, so I can say that AB is parallel to CD and AD is parallel to BC. Also, all four sides must be equal. That is, AB should be equal to BC, should be equal to DC, which should be equal to DA. And all the angles must be 90 degree. That is, angle D, angle C, angle B and angle A should be 90 degree. So the conditions are AB must be parallel to CD, AD must be parallel to BC, and AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to DA. And angle A is equals to angle B is equals to angle C is equals to angle D equal to 90 degree. If all these four conditions are fulfilled, then I can say that a particular quadrilateral is a rhombus. The last type of quadrilateral is a kite. So what is a kite? A kite is a quadrilateral whose two pair of adjacent sides are equal. In this figure, AB and AD are adjacent, so they must be equal. That is, AD is equals to AB and CD is equals to CB. So here, first pair of adjacent side is AD and AB, which is equal, and the second pair is CD and CB, which is also equal. For a quadrilateral to be a kite, both these conditions must be satisfied. That is, both the pair of adjacent sides must be equal. Let us now summarize the types. There are basically three types of quadrilaterals. In a trapezium, one pair of opposite side is parallel. In a parallelogram, both pair of opposite sides are parallel, and in a kite, pair of adjacent sides are equal. Now about rectangle and rhombus. Since both rectangle and rhombus are parallelograms, so they can be called derivatives or children of parallelogram. They have some conditions added to them. The added condition in a rectangle is all angles must be 90 degree, and in a rhombus, all sides must be equal. And now, since both rectangle and rhombus are children of parallelogram, so all the conditions that hold true for a parallelogram are automatically transferred and satisfied for rectangle and rhombus. The last one is a square, which is a mix of rectangle and rhombus. The property transferred to it from a rectangle is all angles must be 90 degree, and from rhombus it is all sides must be equal. Both these properties are satisfied for a square, and all the properties that hold true for a rectangle and rhombus also hold true for a square.